today we're going to talk about an active to-do list, or a to-do list in general. Maybe you've tried to keep a to-do list in the past and you struggled with it and tried to keep it and always lose it and never can seem to actually make sense of what a to-do list actually is. Well, today we're going to talk about that, and we're going to actually go over some cool ways to actually use a to-do list and how it can benefit you. Let's jump right in there. Now, a to-do list actually is things to do, but there are certain time frames of when you do those to-do lists. Now, everybody's got their own way of doing a to-do list, and it can be super complicated. You know, lots of people have, stages of what they're going to do next week and, in a year, and they've got that stuff. But what we're going to talk about is a to-do list you can actually use and how to actually start doing a to-do list today. Because that's the real thing right now, right? I mean, you want to use a to-do list. You'd like to keep track of stuff. You'd like to get stuff done. So how do you get started using it? This is the first thing that you're going to do. You need to first create a list of everything. Now, in this stage of the process, I don't want you to worry about what's actually going on that list. I don't want you to think about, well, does this go on there? Does that go on there? Or whatever. You're just going to write everything down. And you're also not going to critique yourself. You're not going to be like, well, that's not really a to-do, or that's not really something. You're going to write down ideas, whatever, everything goes on this list. And if you have a hard time writing something down, just start with something. It doesn't matter if it's a little doodle at the top or something. Start writing. Start putting something on that paper, and as you work down the paper, you'll get more and more stuff will actually start, your brain will start getting more comfortable with doing the process. So right now you're just going to write down everything. You just write down a particular room. You got lots of stuff going on in that room. Just write the name of the room down. Living room, junk room. Just write it down on the list just so you have a reminder of that, and then go on to the next item. This isn't a real to-do list yet. You're just going to get everything out of your head. There's two phases of a to-do list you actually want to work with. This is the starting point of a to-do list. The one is today and the other is tomorrow. So you have two things you really want to actually work with. What are you going to get done today, and what are you going to get done tomorrow? Now, a lot of times a to-do list will be done the night before. So what you're talking about is tomorrow and then the day after tomorrow. So those are the 2 days you're working with. But you have one that you want to do right now, and you have one you want to do the next day. So what you're going to do now is to go over that list of everything. You go over that entire list from top to bottom, and you just write down on your list over here, or over here on today, or over here on tomorrow, of the things that you want to do. Guys, don't get caught up with trying to make the to-do list perfect. Stop trying to spell everything right. Stop trying to write neat. Stop trying to number everything. Stop trying to put things in order. You have to start. That's one of the biggest problems. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and you have to start doing it. You're never going to get good at doing a to-do list unless you mess it up for a little together. Is there like, what if I don't get everything done on my to-do list? Well, you wouldn't have got anything done if you hadn't put it on the list, so that's really kind of irrelevant. The important thing is to put the stuff on the list and do as many of them as you can. In the beginning, you're just getting started, so just put them all on the list, knock a few of them out and get done. Worst case scenario, you'll see something on the list and be like, I'm not doing that. And that's fine, don't do it. Nope, forgot, because you did see it and it was on your list. Work with it on 3 different levels, make the list of everything, always have that list of everything. Now, when you're going through your day, you can always refer back to this list and write something down. If you got something else that you want to do, write it on this list of everything during the day. Don't put it on today's list and overwhelm yourself. Put it on the list of everything. And then when you sit down at night and you're making your to-do list again, and you're looking over this, then you can grab something off of here and put it on the today or the tomorrow list. That's how it has to work.